Yes, sir, too. So you know what it is. It's your guy. We back at it. The new members of the family. Yes, sir. The big bad American base. XFL. V2s is what I'm calling them. You know. Don't quote me on that. That's just my name for them. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Yes, sir. So, when purchasing new subs, one of the first things you want to do is just visually inspect it. See how it's packaged. Make sure that they took care in it. And yes, sir, this is three of the four. For those who don't know, those who didn't stick around long enough to find out, yes, sir, we got four. But back to the business. First thing you want to do is just take a visual inspection. Make sure that nothing looks out of place, torn. Start with the top of the dust cap. Make sure that all around the edges, you don't see any gaps, everything's glued and sealed. It looks professional. So, go on to the surround. As you can see in the surround, we got stitching. So, yeah, check the stitching and make sure that everything looks uniform. You don't have any cross stitching or anything like that. As you can see, everything's good. Next thing we do is go to the glue joints. First one, the landing, the top landing for your surround. And as you can see, in there is glued sufficiently. Glue popping out the sides. Yes, sir. So, now that we check that, check all the way around, go to the next spot. Glue joints. And that would be the spider. Make sure that your joint is completely glued all the way around with a nice even bead. Me, I take it a little step further. I like for my bead to be even and not just glopped on there. I want to see that they took care to do it properly. As you can see, with this XFL, the bead is evenly spread all the way around. Yes, sir. Next thing you want to do, check the coil. That joint, what people call a triple joint, where the cone, the spider, and the coil's all glued together. Make sure that that joint is glued completely all the way around and evenly spread. Yes, sir. We go to the tinsel leads. Check those. Make sure that they're woven even. Everything looks uniform. Same on the other side. Next would be, this had terminals, and we would check the terminals, make sure that they were secured and everything looked uniform and functioning properly, but they don't. These are direct leads, so we check to make sure that the leads are the same length. I've separated my leads, but in a brand new one, you would check and make sure that the leads hadn't been tampered with or anything. Like I said, I've checked these and did all of the testing to make sure that they were good, and that's why they look like that. And then, last but not least, check the magnet, make sure everything's good. Check for any scratches or blemishes that would indicate that this sub has been used previously. As you can see on this one, we don't have any of those, so we are good. Now that we've done our first visual check, then we'll go on to our technical check. Yes, sir, man. So one of the first things you should do once you get your subs and you look over them, make sure everything look good as it should, is check the coils, man. So real quick, before we get to the free air action, we're gonna put the coils on the multimeter and make sure they're not reading extremely out of whack. You know, we want to make sure that the subs we got are actually good new subs. So we got a multimeter. We got a set to ohms, the lowest setting 200, because we know they're supposed to be dual 4. Okay. So as you see, we got our probes in our first coil. So on our meter, reading 3.3. So it's not quite a dual 4, but 3.3 is good. We can check the other coil to make sure it reads the same. If not, we know we got an issue. And so, we pretty much good. Yes, sir. There you go. And 3.3 on the other coil. So as you can see, both the coils on this is good. This is just to show you guys, I've checked all 4 coils on both subs. They're all reading exactly the same. So now that we've seen that, we get on to the business. Yes, sir, and the song we use today to test the speaker out is none other than the Bass Mechanics System Checker. And as you can see, I'm in the house, so I don't really have the proper amount of wattage in here to fully get it flexing and moving. But the process still remains the same. Checking to hear for any noises, any sounds, anything that don't sound right. Let's get it. One more time. Yes, sir. So as you can see, everything is moving nice. And that'll do it for today's. A word unto the wise is enough.